is a conversationist, and so you can't spend just a fraction of a minute with him. Crossing paths with this microphone lover doesn't come by every day, but today I'm scheduling a meeting with him for us to get to talk about his one-time popular Sunday Cameroon calling slot, Grapevine, also about his childhood, the Old Timers Band, and his time at the Cameroon radio. Well, Njomo Kevin is a good conversationist, but let me try to bring you the substance of our exchange. Glowing with the grey hair and wisdom of yesterday, Njomo Kevin, mostly referred to as Njomo Kevin, is often described as a man who always lives in his past. He is a journalist, a comedian, a sports commentator, a pidgin newscaster, a singer, and a radio entertainer. Meeting him today in his Boya residence, I discovered that a 70-year-old is stronger than one can imagine. You know, being able to bend at this age isn't given to all. Born in a corner as first of 9 children to a headmaster, his journalism passion could not be masked right from his childhood.
For anyone who could read deeply, you could see it coming. But it was so evident because immediately after primary school in 1965 in Arisia Mekona, I went to Sase College. And that 1965, the club that attracted me in the school was the journalism club. And late Zakarinko, Epiengome, there were those who were my senior students, there were those in charge. And I got into the journalism club, where 10 of us, and you might be surprised to know that 10 of us all became journalists from 4-1. Asongle Fan Kemleke, Fobinake, John Bame, and so on, were members of that club. And just from the word go, you know, the Epiengome and the others had detected the talents of each, the specialty of each person.
The veteran Cameroonian journalist, widely known for sports and entertainment, started his professional career in Calabar with the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, where he ran programs. After serving there for 3 years, he came to Cameroon in 1979, where he picked up a job with Radio Boya. From there, he moved to Yaoundé, where he held some posts of responsibility, gave a helping hand in the sport department, covered African Nations Cup and the World Cup, and was instrumental in the creation of 4 proximity stations.
While in Nigeria, I was listening very keenly. I was a keen listener of Radio Boya. So I came in a few months after that. I was appointed head of programs. I ran quite a good number of programs, did the sports programs, contributed regularly for Lunch and Date, and then Radio Boya at the time produced network programs. There were programs that were produced in Radio Boya, but they were, relayed by all the 7 stations at the time in the country, like Youth Corner. Call me Mr. FM. Mr. FM in the sense that I initiated, where I was working in the programs service and also collaborating with the sports department, I launched the first FM ever. FM 94 in Yaoundé, open FM 105 in Douala. Also went ahead to open to launch Mount Cameroon FM and Poala FM. And after all of that, journeyed back to Boya, and then I retired.
Njomo Kevin was a member of a 5-man normalization committee that FIFA did put in place, charged with reorganizing Cameroon football. He headed the commission in charge of reviewing Fecafoot status. For that, he says he wanted history to have it that he contributed in reshaping football in Cameroon. For Pan Njomo, as younger colleagues affectionately refer to him, journalism keeps you planted on the earth. His programs or radio slots always allow listeners to witness history, be it Grapevine, Yesterday, or Nostalgia.
It's Dream FM 88.9 in Boya, and you are welcome on the show today. It is Nostalgia, your program of old timers. Of course, we have a wonderful selection for you today, and keeping me company on this show, there is Chris Chigozie, who is on technical control. Nostalgia is a coinage for old timers, and like I said, this has been like my identity since I started working with CRTV in 1979. Nostalgia is a collection of old-time songs of different genres. We're kicking off with a variety of songs that range from Cameroon to Europe to America to Congo to Nigeria and Ghana. Oh, that is a song drawn out there in 1984. I am sure this one takes your mind back to quite a good number of things which were happening in the society in the yesteryears.
The longer he lives, the more beautiful life becomes for him. He believes there are far better things ahead than what's left behind, so he is not tired at retirement.
I am 70. I keep hustling. During retirement, you must make sure you are busy. Number two, you must ensure too that you live a good life. I'm still very involved in the profession. I have a consultancy. I do productions. I run a YouTube channel. I still go out to MC shows and so on and so forth. I make sure I plan all my work and I ensure I go for vacation. And the vacation too helps me to go around and see the children, because one is in the UK, it's based in London. One is in the US, two in Canada, and one is in Abuja. It's a lawyer. She's married, she's based in Abuja.
Njomo Kevin is married and father of 5, 4 girls and a boy. He likes to gossip about the past, so I made him gossip about how he met his wife.
I was his songbird, and she was a little girl in secondary school. And those of us who were vocalists, we used to, when we were on stage, we would put some guys in the hall, be watching the girls. When I take one move among, you see which girl is, the way the girls are reacting. And after that, tell us, Master, that girl, when you went like this, the girl was. And I had one guy, he's a retired principal, he was one of my very smalls. I put him on that assignment. And we were playing those days in Victoria and PYC, and there was this little girl, he mentioned to me, and that little girl, you would like to know, was in Form 2 at the time. And we used to say, nurture a woman, make it grow. I was already in high school, and I capitalized on that. And she ended up being my wife. We've been for 43 years in marriage with all our children. I think I owe her a lot. I owe her a lot in my life, because a journalist, popular journalist, a musician, put those two combinations together, you need a lot of moral, fiber in you. You need a partner who is strong, because like a journalist, sports, you travel, you're exposed to certain different kinds of situations. You are tempted once in a while to try a little bit of alcohol, to jive left and right, and so on. You need a strong person behind you. I use this opportunity the umpteenth time to say, I am what I am. God, I am what I am. My wife.
His indigenous roots, life experiences, and family mechanism make him an example of national integration in Cameroon.
Come to think of the United States of America. Look at people coming from different parts of the world. You go there, you find Chinese and so on and so forth. That is what makes America powerful. That's what gives America its power. And that issue of national integration is a very powerful instrument of development for progress. Even my mother was born in Kumba. I got all my children here in Boya. And you would like to know, then I crossed over again. I got married to a Basa girl who is also born and bred in Victoria, that is in Limbe. And I can say I'm a good case of national integration.
Talented and such a creative journalist, committed to high quality sports commentary, someone with a proven industry achievement with more than 30 years of professional media experience, he is dedicated to a strong desire to know the truth. his excellent reporting and interviewing skills, and award-winning writing techniques across a variety of platforms including print, television, and most recently social media with his YouTube channel, has pedestaled him as one of the greatest media icons in the country. In over 4 decades of music and sports, Njomo Kevin Camden successfully imposed himself and wrote his name in bold. The silver fox hasn't stopped singing his way into hearts.
To be my angel, to guide me where I go. I want you by my side, be my girl.